Good afternoon, traders. How was the day today? So first of all, apologies for not posting the videos for the last 2 days. There was some freak accident at home, and even I was having fever. I could barely speak. Even now, I'm not completely recovered. But again, if there is work, it has to be done, right? So let us take a look at what happened on October 2nd. So we did not have any detailed analysis done because I could not do anything yesterday. But when I was looking at the RTA chart, I actually saw that this new high got created. This has a long wick at the top. And after that, we had this first entry shot, and then we had this second entry shot. I did not do anything at that point of time. However, it came below the EMA, it went above the EMA, and if you see, it went above the EMA, it got immediately sold out. It went above the EMA again. This is the 930 bar, and I actually shorted, and my first shot was this, and my first shot was below this 5745 area, and I was expecting a good move to the downside, and that is exactly what happened. Once we shorted at the 45.75 area, our first take profit was around the 35 area towards the close of bar number 2, and then we held on to the runner and we came out exactly at this 5724 line. So if you remember, I have been saying that if the 5724 line does not break down, then the price will reverse back from there and will come back up again. And we did not close below the 5724 line, and immediately we had this strong bar up. But this was just the first entry long, so we waited for another follow through. That follow through happened, the pullback happened, we had a micro double top here, and we actually went long above this micro double top at the 5748 area. The stop loss was kept here. Let us now go back to the RTA chart so that we can get the bar numbers properly. But when bar number 11 happened and we closed below the top of bar number 1, I actually brought my stop loss from 41.25 right below this bar number 8 at 44, because if this wanted to come down, I did not want to get away with all my profits. However, bar number 12 was an exciting bar again, and we bought above bar number 12 again. Now the target was actually to get 10 to 20 points to the upside. The idea was to get 10 to 20 points from our entry. So when we came to the 55 area, that was the first exit that we took. Again, when bar number 17 actually happened, I took my stop loss from below bar number 8 and put it below bar number 14. However, if you see, bar number 19 was again a strong inside bar, so we held on to our contracts, and finally we came out at the top again at 5768, this area. The reason for coming out here was this was the first reversal attempt, this was the second reversal attempt, this was the third reversal attempt, and this was the fourth reversal attempt. So based on this fourth reversal attempt, I was not very sure that if the price will still be going up. That is why as soon as we hit the 68 area, once again, we came out of all our contracts. Again, if you see, bar number 22 was pretty strong, but I was thinking that we should have another bar closing above it before I could enter any trade, and that did not happen. Anyways, we got a new high with bar number 28, and then we had the first entry short. We did a two-legged pullback again. Along with that, you will see that the stop of the bar number 17 and the bar number 22 and the bar number 25, they actually created a nice wedge which the price could not break through. And once bar number 37 happened, we shorted once again below it, and we were trying to see if we could get 10 points from the top, which is at 72.75. So the first exit was at the 62.75 area, and then once we came and hit the stop of bar 1, I came out of all my contracts right on this bar number 45. After that, we created a tight trading range in this area. The tight trading range went up to the EMA, got rejected. Bar number 49 was a very strong bar, right? And I was actually thinking that we may actually come and hit this target here. I did take a shot below bar number 49. But as soon as I saw this bar number 50 come below the OOD and started bouncing, I actually came out of that short trade right here around 52.25. That was a 2-point loss that we took. And then again, we had the strong inside bar. We had this pullback. I actually bought above this pullback right here at 57.57. And when I saw that this bar had a very strong wick, I actually came out of the long trade below bar number 57. And the other reason I came out of the trade at this point was because of this particular trend line, which started from yesterday. We touched it right here. That is where I created this trend line, and as soon as we came and hit this, I was out of this trade. And then if you see after this high, this was the first entry short, this was the second entry short, and this was a very strong signal bar below the EMA. We shorted here, and as we were coming down here, this was the 10-point area. I exited in this 10-point area. Now it was not only the 10-point area that was telling me to come out. If you see, this was the trend line that we had on the downside, and as we came down here and started bouncing, I came out around a couple of ticks above this particular line. Right after that, we went back and sat above the 55-56 area again, and this was a really strong bar. Bar number 61 was again a pretty strong inside bar, and then we had another inside bar which did not even close below the low of bar number 61. I went long again above bar number 62, somewhere in 5760 area, and I was just looking for a scalp at this point of time because these bars were really strong, and as soon as we hit 65, we were out of the trade. So that was the last trade that happened. The price is still moving up. They are trying to move up, and maybe they are trying to come in this area. So we will see where the price closes when the market is done for the day. However, what happened today, we had a gap down open, we had a sell climax, and the sell climax fell and we went back up. I was actually thinking that we will get to the 15 minutes ORB, but we had this bear gap right here between bar number 72 and bar number 75 from yesterday. And since we did not get up from there, that is why we could not get to this 15-minute ORB target on the upside. So those were all the trades that we took today. I will be back sometime in the evening today with the expectations for tomorrow and what are the support resistance levels that we have for tomorrow. As of now, this whole structure is still looking like a bear flag. As long as these areas are not taken out, I will not be confident that the bulls will be able to keep on moving to the upside. That was the reason that I was very careful when I was in the long trades today, that as soon as I see a big bear bar, I was actually pulling up my stop losses so that all the profit just does not go down the drain. If you are liking the content of these videos, please like, share, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon. I will finish this particular video here right now, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye.